Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Black Rise Level Up with Black Experts. And my name is Flavie Lafongang. I'm the founder of Black Rise, and I'm super excited to do this very short presentation to introduce you to what the Level Up with Black Experts is and why it's different from anything else that you probably have done before. And as you know, Black Rise is a social business platform designed to connect Black professionals and Black business owners at all levels with the global marketplace, looking to really Black influencers, Black consumers, and Black talent. So we have very specific positioning, and one of the positioning that we believe in is the strength of the Black ecosystem. So our mission is to build the strongest one so we can be intentional on who's doing what, connect a variety of individuals, and also elevate each other opportunities. One of the key elements of the success of Black Rise is obviously the learning part. And I've made a mission to demonstrate that there's enough talent within the Black ecosystem, and this is why this program is designed specifically for Black experts across a number of industries. And you are here to find out more about this. So it's about empowering Black voices and also elevating Black excellence. And excellence is a strong word, but I want to use it in a sense that sometimes we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what is missing in our success. And having you delivering something within your expertise not only allow you to have access to a number of new potential customers, a new potential brand collaborations. So really see this not as a giving back to the community, more as a business opportunity to demonstrate. I believe in the power of social selling, and this is what you're going to be doing right there. And so we are very particular in terms of who do we invite into this journey. So you need to have a track record of success. It's very important. If you don't know what you're talking about, it's not gonna work. And obviously, if you are not there yet, build it. Build it by learning from people who have been chosen to be on a Black Rock expert. If you have not been selected, please do not take this as a no forever. Please come back again. Really see this as an opportunity for more. So really do not take this as a no forever. There'll be more opportunities. So if you don't get accepted this first time, do it again. If you are watching this and I personally invited you, this is different. So really think this more as a second stage, right? So if I've looked into you and I said, this person is great, I would love to have a Black expert, then you will have already passed the first stage of the process. So let's get started so we can really just showcase in terms of what this is about. So who are the Black Rice experts? So who are you a Black Rice expert? So you are a professional with deep expertise who provide insights through a culturally grounded lenses. What does that mean? So it means that if your content works for any platform, then it would not necessarily work, especially part of the element work for the Black Rice platform, because we really want to try to find an angle that really resonates specifically with the Black experience. So if you have existing content, how can you adapt it to really resonate with the Black audience? So I will take an example so people know me as also as a branding expert. If I was about to talk about the branding expertise, I would talk about the my expertise for the ground, for the cultural lens of a Black experience. I will talk about statistics that are relevant to my audience, how we have a strong high number of entrepreneurs within the Black ecosystem who make less than this amount of money, make less than 100K a year, and specifically we do not invest enough on branding. So this is what I mean. It could be element about your topic that emphasize why is it even more relevant that you come and listen to this topic and you do something about it. If you keep doing what everybody else is doing, you're not going to achieve a better result. So that's very important. So content guidelines. So culturally grounded perspective is important. So throughout your content, you want to make sure that it speaks specifically to a Black audience. Not always, but as much as you can. Community empowerment and legacy. I'm going to break it down in a minute. Relevance and authenticity. Interdisciplinary approach and actionable and engaging narrative. Be a storyteller. I think what's important to say, be a storyteller. Do not be dry. I've seen things like that before. Nobody pays attention, so do not be dry in your delivery. So yes, so the way you want to make sure that you grab people's attention, this is me, make sure that your audience gets ROI. So you're delivering this session. So you want to make sure that we have a high success of people who decide to work with you, to hire you, and so many other things, right? So we're going to start with a hook, like a social media, you need to start with a strong hook. Why, 9 out of 10 Black businesses fail a business. Okay, that's random. That's probably not a great title, but that could be a hook. And why should you to avoid that? Give me one. Listen, and then you talk about your expertise. You need to demonstrate your credibility, and that's where your expertise I always advise you to have a framework. So if you have a framework, if you have a model that is unique to you, use that. Really just demonstrate again your expertise and your knowledge. And then the action, the real takeaways. In that sense, what do you want your audience to do at the end of your session? And then monetization. So if you want to find more, you can do that by yourself, or you can decide to go further with me. Really see this as a social selling exercise, right? I'm not asking you to do this for the sake of building the Black Rice library, but it's also for you to deliver opportunities. I should say as well that your session will be saved and available on the Black Rice platform. So it means that you might also generate a number of opportunities even after the live experience. So make sure that it's evergreen as much as it can be. So evergreen, I'm gonna make an assumption that you all know that it's still relevant whether I'm looking at this in 6 months or a year or 10 years. Okay, maybe not 10, but at least for a long time. So we're going to be promoting your platform. Our job is to make sure that people come to your masterclass. So we're going to promote it for the platform, obviously, but also all our social following. So we have a large social following. We have also a large email marketing list, newsletter followers, and assets, and we run our network. So really, our job is to make sure that as many people as possible come to your masterclass. So this is why we want to make sure that you have a killing masterclass, because also people will rank your masterclass, and that is important that you do the best that you can. So again, we'll be here to support you. So if you have any question, you can ask us. We'll be there for you. So the benefits of it, obviously, for being a black expert is that it comes with a lot of advantages. Right now, if you are on the MVP, this depending on when you're watching this video, if you're on the MVP or we've now already launched the new advanced platform, you will see that there's a little symbol that comes next to people who is a Black Rise expert, and that's what you get. So also as an element to really reinforce your credibility. So really think about that. So visibility and recognition is key. Some people can search for people who are Black Rise expert. Long-term exposure, of course, because you sit on the library, so your content is there, people to go back and watch it. And obviously, as we get to 10 million, people on the platform, this is very powerful for you. And business growth, of course, and community impact. So there's a lot of wins in one masterclass, and I really want you to think about all of these elements. Let's go to the next page. Okay, so technical, yes, so obviously, when it comes to that, we will do all the we do the registration, so we set you up. So we have tech support is very straightforward. So and again, something will be available for replay on the Black Rice platforms for future use only. So if you want people to go back and watch your session, you will be available on the Black Rice platform. So what are those two stages? As I said, like you were either watching this because I invited you, or either you applied to become one of the Black Rise experts. So how does it work? So stage one, you want to submit a profile. So we want to see you delivering a talk, or we want to read some of your articles. You can be a great expert, but if you can't deliver a session, that's going to be a problem, right? Because we want people's attention. So if you have a bio, we need your bio, we need your expertise, we need, podcast talks. We want to see you live. Very important. I talk about myself often because when I started posting things on YouTube, and you can see videos of me on YouTube back in the days that are available right now, makes a big difference in my career. So being a great orator is also very important. Credentials, companies that you work with, again, all these elements will also help in the promotion of your masterclass. So what we advise when you get to stage number two, so it's like, wow, okay, yes, we would love you to be a Black Rise expert. We move into stage two, which is this one. So first, we want you to choose three topics. Don't think about, let's say, for example, your marketers, like how to build a website. This is boring. We want a title which is so unique that makes people think like, this is how to build the right framework for your e-commerce. Something maybe a bit more specific and clearer than just average and generic. Because you don't want to speak to a lot of people and people are like, I don't know, that website is not relevant to me. I have an e-commerce or whatsoever. So be as much specific. Like for example, another one's like how to build a relationship in business. Oh, I think I'm going to do a session on this one actually. So how to build a relationship in business. So obviously related to what you do. Very important. Then Send it to us so we can agree on the topic. We're going to help you maybe shape your title if we think that title is not grabby enough. Obviously, we have a team of marketers on that side, so we can help you do that. Then when we agreed, we create the outline of your masterclass where people will be able to learn from your masterclass and also very clear that they know that you're going to make an offer. You want to think about the offer that you're going to give people at the end of your masterclass. Really be commercially minded. This is not a giving back to the community. This is a business opportunity. And if you are there and if you manage to get to stage two, utilize it to your best advantage. Okay, so super key. Most effective ways to different ways of offers could be I will offer 30% on my consultancy or you create a mini product that you want to do, so $27. Think that people who have different uh, price range, or you want to invite them to an event that you're doing, you give them 10% off, something that is valuable. Always think that if your content is there for a certain amount of time, how can this offer still be relevant? And this offer can be specific to the Black Rice community ecosystem, not community, ecosystem. And then after that, we'll submit your profile and we will then go and use all the talks articles that we found on you. So that's why we ask you to provide this information so we can do the hardcore promotion of your masterclass. So how to deliver a powerful masterclass. So be story driven. Very important that if you are that big storyteller, people love story. They listen when they listen to a story. And stories will always love the cliffhanger, we love the hero, we love the bad guy. So how can you make it exciting? Yeah, think Batman, think Superman, think Catwoman, whatever superhero you like. Then use expert backed. So don't just say, yeah, we do that. No. Okay, so use data, use research, use credible insight to really build your content. Yeah, so say, if I say, for example, research by the UK authority, said that, 100 out of 100 black businesses only. It's not me saying that. Is I've taken credentials from other research that has been done and publicized and verified. So you want to use that. Again, I talk about a framework, actionable in terms of a framework, super important. Again, if I wear my branding hat, I used to have a great framework, so it's called the DAC system that showcase in terms of how you build a strong brand. So distinguish, attract, convert. Super important. So you can use those elements to help people remember what you do. So really give as much great strategy. The point I always say when you deliver a masterclass in any kind of element, you want to give as much great content. Because, oh my gosh, if I learn so much from that person, what else can I learn if I work with them? Yes, if you're stingy, then you'll be like, oh, okay, can probably just find out online. But really think about and also, the element of being like is so key. So really think about how you can give such a great value. People think, oh wow, I want to learn with that person. It's so great. Engaging, of course, engaging is super important. So just so you know that your masterclass is live. When you deliver your masterclass is live, of course. And people will be able to ask you questions on the site. So we will think about that. So how you can integrate maybe some questions. I love to do that even when I don't deliver in person. And meaningful flow, so clear to the point and impactful. Get to the point, don't drag it. You only have 45 minutes to an hour, so make it count, right? This is a commercial um, product. This is a commercial presentation. Choosing your topic, consider your unique expertise. What do you want to be known for? Yes, what's that? What do you want to be known for? And then after that, you build a topic that is very unique. So if you say, I want to be known for that personal branding. Okay, so personal branding, be more specific. Give me some specific titles that makes people like, okay, great. Because everybody talks about personal branding. Everybody talks about marketing. Everybody talks about sales. Be more specific. So it's like, okay, you have a person. So if you think about me, when I went to the marketing space, I didn't talk about marketing. I talk about neuromarketing, so psychology of consumer behavior. That got people's attention because it's very relevant, right? Areas where you can provide both knowledge and practical strategies. Very important because if it's just knowledge, you'll be like, oh, I can't do it. Like if I was an expert web developer, I will give you different tools that you can use, whatever it is. Oh, wow, it's brilliant. And then it can be overwhelming. It's like, actually, can I just work with you because I'm going to bother to just search, right? So yes, so I'll give an example, a masterclass breakdown titled Breaking the Glass Ceiling, how Black professionals can become senior leaders. I mean, this one is even very long, so we can even have it a bit shorter. So the hook, when I started my career, I was often the only Black person in the room. Okay, people can relate to that. I felt invisible until I learned that leadership isn't just about waiting to be noticed, but it's about claiming your space. This is a way of getting a hook. A hook can also I'm going to show exactly how you can, if you're the only Black person in the room, how you can stand out and build your leadership skills and get noticed without claiming and claiming your space. right? So you can think about how, and we can help you shape that. So feel free to ask us questions. We're here to help you. So your track record, because that's when you're gonna drive. So when you come into your hook, you say, okay, let me tell you a story, let me tell you about my background, this is what I've done, this is the clients that I've demonstrated. So me, for example, say I work with some of the top 50, some of the, sort of the 50 100 brands. I'm talking about Apple, I'm talking about Amazon, I'm talking about Barclays, you name it. And the two people can join, go and verify, right? So you want to have that, and you want to give problems, solutions, and results. So when you think about how you frame your case studies, that what was the problem your clients were having? What did you do and what was the result? This is how you want to be able to demonstrate this. Our clients could not find any customers, so we help them putting this new digital strategy in place. And as a result of that, they went from 0 to 1 or 2 leads per month to 25,000 leads per month, and they were overwhelmed. It's a good problem to have, isn't it? So mention non-brands, awards, and any recognition. Please do not be afraid to brag. I want you to brag like crazy because it just gives people reassurance, right? So we feel, oh, okay, I can trust this person. If Apple works with them, they must be good, right? So key strategy, act three. So build your executive presence. So how to position yourself as a leader, for example, that would be the step one. How we present. Remember, my topic is leadership. Two would be the power of sponsorship, finding the right advocate for your career. Three, negotiation and visibility. This is a framework. You see, I've put into a framework. Step one, step two, step three. Could be a bit more complicated, but you want to keep it simple. Kiss. It's a term that we use often in marketing. So you want to do the same thing when you present. And then the action. So if you do anything else, no, do these three things. This is what I would do if I was presenting on leadership. Leadership is not my expertise, but if I was like, identify a sponsor, build an internal reputation, speak up in meetings at least once per week, right? So that's something that you can start to say, oh, wow, this is great. But if someone listening to this is like, I want to know more because I need more support. It's like, can you help me? Again, that's where you go and sell. This is where you go into the exclusive offer. People are like, this is brilliant. This is great content. I'm learning so much. I want more. I'm offering a private career coaching session for Black Race members. You can put, I did say that this is going to be live, but you can also put a time limit. I always advise to put a bit of FOMO, so fear of missing out, by doing that. And people are like, oh, I need to sign up now. So if you get a bit of FOMO, like discounted rate, it ends at the end of the session, it ends at the end of the week, 3 days and 24 hours, people will sign up now. You can give an ebook. I would say do not be afraid to also share. If you have like a mailing list, we want you to encourage you to do that. I remember I told you, as you're doing this session, this masterclass, be commercially minded. Sometimes relation takes time, but you want people to convert straight away. So special offer only for Black Rise members. It ends in 48 hours. Do you want it or do you want it? Ah, I want it now. Okay, good, fantastic. Let's go. And that's it. I was super excited to work with you, and I hope you are excited too. Let's get going. I'm excited. So yes, so if you have any question, please do not hesitate to contact us. And this is the end of this session with me. Bye.